Ну вот мы и попали туда, куда хотели. Небулар Саммит. Сегодня здесь мы покажем вам самых активных участников экосистемы Космос. Ну, конечно, самых активных участников, которые смогли приехать на саммит. Огромное количество активных участников, к сожалению, до саммита не добралось, но они попадут на другие саммиты космоса, встречи и конференции, которые сейчас проходят по всему миру. Ну давайте зайдем и посмотрим, что там происходит. На входе сразу футболки предлагают с логотипами Небулар Саммит. Вообще отличное место, красивое. At the Nebular Summit, we met Adrien from Anoma, and we so glad to speak and to know more about Anoma. Adrien, tell me why Anoma is so great for the Cosmos ecosystem and why Anoma is on the Nebular Summit.
Yeah, no, Anoma is a unified architecture for full-stack decentralized applications, where instead of just focusing on programmable settlement, it also enables decentralized counterparty discovery and distributed solving as well as programmable settlement. I think this is something that it's absolutely necessary for any ecosystem to have, because without it, you're always relying on centralized Web 2 servers to do some amount of counterparty discovery for all the dApps.
Yeah, and what's your feeling about Cosmos ecosystem? Why Anoma choose Cosmos, not for example Polkadot or not any other solution?
So I got into the entire crypto space through Cosmos. I joined as the third core protocol engineer in 2017, the Tendermint team, so I built up the entire Cosmos stack. We launched one of the very first proof-of-stake validators in the space. We don't run it anymore, luckily. So I'm fundamentally a believer that it's about sovereign interoperable chains.
Yes.
This is what this is about. Anyone that tells you that, oh, there's going to be one security model for the entire world and world finance will live on Ethereum, I think they're out of their mind.
Yes, this is, we are also Cosmos ecosystem maximalists, we totally understand you. So, the question more about your own vision of the Cosmos ecosystem, how you think it will be developed in the future, what will be new in the Cosmos ecosystem, why it's so attractive to you, which visions you have?
Yeah, no, this is actually, so Anoma's still a little bit out. Anoma's probably coming later next year. But what we're launching this year is called Nomada, nomada.net. It is interchain asset agnostic privacy for not only atoms and Osmo, but like you get Zcash-like privacy, you get a single unified shielded pool for every asset, whether this is an NFT, whether this is an atom, whether this is an Osmo, whether this is an FMOS. The best part is it also comes with an Ethereum bridge. So you can have, all of a sudden we can have DAI in a privacy preserving single unified shielded pool in the Cosmos ecosystem.
This is amazing. And
Nomada.net. The shirts are very cool and it's yellow.
This is great. So maybe you want to tell something for the community of Cosmos ecosystem who will watch us, some good words?
Privacy is important. We should all work on privacy preserving tech. The future is sovereign. Yeah, no, that's it. I think we're already on the right track here.
Yeah, thank you very much, Adrien.
Of course, thank you for having me.
Ну вот мы встретились с Риной в первый раз в материальном мире. Очень круто после стольких лет общения в цифровом пространстве увидеться в материальном пространстве. Меня переполняют здоровские чувства. И мы, конечно, не можем не задать Рине вопросы об экосистеме Космос и прочее. Но, Рина, как твоя поездка на Небулар Саммит? Какие это впечатления?
но очень много именно экосистемных чуваков, поэтому очень странно видеть знакомые лица в коридорах везде, там со всеми уже пообщался. Вот в целом кажется, что я предполагала, что будет больше людей, вот, но, видимо, они отдыхают после эфирной конференции, поэтому...
Что тебе сейчас запомнилось, наверное, больше всего с того, что уже прошло на Небулар Саммит?
Наверное, самое смешное, это когда я стала рассказывать, у нас был валидаторский митап, и мы обсуждали проблемы governance, вот, и, соответственно, мы обсуждали также централизованных валидаторов, и я начала рассказывать про Binance, рассказывать историю Владимира про встречу с ЧЗ-дом, и в этот самый момент Владимир появился в аудитории и просто сделал шоу.
Космическая магия просто. Вот. Скажи, почему ты так настроена хорошо к космос-экосистеме? Почему ты считаешь, что у космос-экосистемы крутое будущее?
Потому что это молодая экосистема, во-первых, а значит, очень много разработчиков вместе с ценностью будет притекать в экосистему, и мы, как Цитадель, в свою очередь, будем готовы предоставить для них все возможности, чтобы делать это удобно, быстро. И, соответственно, как новые стейкеры, которые более вовлечены в экосистему, которые более понимают, что происходит, они тоже будут приходить, им нужны будут те, кто им расскажет, покажет и предоставит платформу для этого.
Вообще очень здорово. Ну, нас же наверняка кто-то будет смотреть из сообщества и так далее. Точно кто-то будет смотреть. Поэтому передай что-нибудь от себя послание тем, кто нас будет смотреть.
Мы очень рады, что мы залетели в ру-комьюнити и плотно там обосновались. Вот привет от нас с Антоном и вообще от цитаделевской команды.
Nebular Summit, we meet Shakir from the Relax and Stake Validator, and Shakir create a very interesting research about proof of stake networks and about Cosmos network and Cosmos ecosystem, and we want to ask you to tell what is about this research and what's the main points, because the really research is very big. It's 114 pages.
I think 115 of the appendix.
Yeah. So, what was the main idea of research and main points of it?
Mm-hmm. So the main idea behind that was to analyze the proof of stake consensus mechanism and to see if it fits for the future, if it's sustainable, and maybe which critiques does it have. And this also included 2 surveys where we surveyed the validators to see their point of view, and we also interviewed or surveyed delegators to see like, okay, what is important for the delegators and which aspects do they take care of the most.
And what is the main results of this research? So may share with us some insights.
Yeah. So the main results are that proof of stake is currently the best consensus mechanism. For one reason, if you compare it with proof of work, proof of stake don't need so many researchers, don't need the really hardware, the miner. It's more eco-friendly in the end because of that. In the Cosmos ecosystem, you have the fast finality, so you have like instant transactioner after 5-6 seconds. But it has some points of critique, and that I will summarize in an extra article, like in a 2 to 5 pager. I think you can split that up in 3 points. One is governance, one is decentralization, and the other one is anonymity.
And this research just show to us some problematics, or maybe you have also some kind of solutions, or how we can solve it?
Yeah, like it shows some things. For example, that delegators mainly don't understand what proof of stake is. I also asked them, okay, hey, select between these 3 options, where I put like the inflation and the staking rewards into it, and like some people just selected the highest APR, but it had like 5 times higher inflation, for example. Or I asked them what is the critiques of proof of stake, what is their opinion, and they pointed out like, oh yeah, the unbonding period is a critique, and I was like, how is that a critique? Because that's like a security measurement, right? So I think we have to do like some education in this field. On the other hand, we have to another critique point would be the governance, which is like split in various topics. We need to have like decentralized validator sets. We have to onboard validators that they participate in governance. For example, you see the Kava network that have like the top 3 or top 5 mainly control the whole ecosystem. And if they don't vote, you can reach a quorum. So the whole chain is closed basically, or controlled by them. So one solution, for example, to solve the quorum problem would be maybe if the validator don't vote like 3 times in a row or 5 times in a row, their voting power decays, or they're gonna lose their voting power, for example. And there are like different suggestions that I pointed out in my paper, and I will also summarize that again in.
Yeah, we will include the link on the research in the video that you also can read it. And you run the validator Stake and Relax, and can you tell about your vision of what is to be a validator, and how you plan to develop Stake and Relax?
Yeah. In the time where I wrote my scientific paper, I figured out like, okay, I have also to see the validator point, and there I met you with the validator school, and I was like, okay, that's nice. I can like include the practical skills that I learned from there, and I spin up the validator. And the vision is just like, okay, I know now how validators works. I will be really transparent about what I'm doing. I will focus on the community. If they have any demands, I will try to help them. And as I'm running that alone and I'm not that technical, I'm like coming from the finance part, as I'm like just finished my master in banking and finance. I will try to develop that further and see how it goes.
Yeah, really great. Thank you, Shakir.
Thank you.
Delegate to Stake and Relax.
Nomic network.
And at Nebular Summit, we meet Réda, and Réda is a CEO of the keychain, and so many updates of the keychain and about NFTs and implementation of smart contracts.
Yeah.
So tell us what we need to wait from the keychain.
Yeah, well, absolutely. Thank you for having me, and I'm really excited to have you guys validating the keychain. Posthumans is one of the best supporters of the chain, and really happy to have you there. Yeah, so as you know, we have upgraded the chain. Now there's Cosmos on the keychain, and there are smart contracts projects that are building on top of the keychain. We have launched recently Cosmon.ki. You can mint your NFTs. It's an NFT play to earn. It's the first NFT play to earn of the Cosmos ecosystem. This is crazy, man. So basically, you can buy the NFTs, you get yield every week, and soon you'll be able to play the game. So the game will be available around September. So in September, you'll be able to train your Cosmons, have a deck, and start to like earn some prize pools.
Yes, this is amazing. And question about the Nebular Summit.
Yeah.
What you think is the best on the Nebular Summit? What's your feelings about this?
It's
event?
always great to have the whole Cosmos ecosystem, gather in a place and talk about building. Like, what's really cool with this environment with the Cosmos is that you really have builders around, and they meet, connect to create new stuff and to collaborate. So I think that's one of the best events in the week that's happened here.
And why the Cosmos ecosystem and not any other chain? Why you think that Cosmos ecosystem is cool?
No, it's quite simple. 2 or 3 years ago, when we started auditing the chain that we're going to use, the technologies that we're going to use, we arrived to some kind of a conclusion. We had either Substrate or Cosmos SDK. Substrate is the technology that runs Polkadot. And basically, the interoperability part, in addition to the sovereignty, is what led us to choosing Cosmos.
Yes, this is great. So people will watch us, and maybe you want to send some message to them that you think is important that people hear.
Absolutely. So continue to follow Posthumans, delegate to Posthumans. I think it's one of the most activist validator in the space, and we really like them. And obviously, keep connected on what we're doing on the keychain. There are some great products coming. There are some crypto ETFs that are getting built on top of the keychain. There is great stuff happening, and we're really excited to be able to present that to you at the end of this year.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's so nice to meet you.
Thank you. A pleasure. Thank you.
And at Nebular Summit, we meet Zaki Manyan, and we want to ask about this amazing idea of interchain stablecoin, IST. What people need to wait from this and how it will work?
Well, I just gave a talk about IST. IST is a stablecoin that is a similar design for multi-collateral DAI, like Maker's multi-collateral DAI. But it is designed for the multi-chain ecosystem. It is built on top of Agoric's secure JavaScript platform, and it is coming later this year.
And why Agoric and IST choose Cosmos ecosystem, not any other chain, not Polkadot, for example?
The answer is mostly that the answer of why people choose Cosmos is usually they tried other things and it did not work.
Oh, this is a very good answer. Yes, Cosmos works perfectly. And
no, it doesn't work perfectly. It has numerous flaws, but it has the pieces, it is a more flexible ecosystem for building what you want. Cosmos runs as a collective of developers. Everybody is implementing their own ideas. You are not a prisoner to one roadmap, one foundation. You are free to build interoperable systems. You're free to build your software however you want. You get lots of support from the existing developers. We are a community of people who are fundamentally committed to building next generation money moving systems. There isn't a single corporation or anything that dominates it. And it gives people a lot of freedom to build whatever they want.
Yeah, sounds really amazing. And what's your feelings about Nebular Summit?
I think this was an incredibly lovely event. It probably could have accommodated 3 or 4x the number of people, but we have this beautiful square. It's a beautiful venue. People have been giving amazing talks. It's really great. I mean, this is the wonderful thing about Cosmos is it's just community members organize this stuff.
Yes, and maybe you want to tell something important for people who will watch us?
I mean, if you didn't make it to Nebular Summit, you should come to Cosmoverse in Medellin. We're going to have a lot to announce then. It's going to be the biggest Cosmos event ever.
Thank you very much, Zaki. And at Nebular Summit, we meet Sarah. And Sarah is from Loom Network, and we want to know what will be new in the Loom Network in near time, what community can wait from the Loom Network.
Yeah, so Loom Network is a layer 1 on Cosmos, so we are part of the Cosmos community. I'm co-founder of Loom Network, and we decided to create this project to drive mainstream adoption into Cosmos community.
And why you choose Cosmos, not, for example, Polkadot?
So in 2016, we started this project of having a reward system for consumer engagement, so it was really, really early. And we started it on Ethereum at this time, but because of scalability issue, we couldn't continue the use case on this, and we looked at all the protocols that were existing at this time, and we found the philosophy, the tech of Cosmos really great. From this point, the community has grown, and we also now find the community really exciting because it's a community of builders, of people that have sharing the same philosophy of the Internet of Blockchain with this notion of interoperability between use cases. So we are really happy to be part of this community. And yes, our goal is really to bootstrap mainstream adoption, not only on the Loom network, but also onto Cosmos, because we believe that as a community going in the same direction and as cosmonauts, we can bootstrap and really strive blockchain adoption and use case development.
Yes, so cool to listen it. What's your feeling about Nebular Summit and how you feel it?
I'm so happy to have a Cosmos event in Paris, I must say, because as a Parisian girl, it's great to see the whole international community here. And yes, we have a lot of builders here, really interesting people, a lot of founders that came just for the event. So this is amazing to see this motivation, and yeah, it's great. I'm really happy.
Maybe you want to tell something for the people who will watch us, something that you think is important?
Yeah, I think you definitely need to be interested in blockchain, decentralization, and also in Cosmos. And all the time think about the values you are co-creating with any community you are engaging with.
Thank you, Sarah. It was so nice to meet you. Thank you. And at Nebular Summit, we need not only projects that already exist on the Cosmos ecosystem, but we need new project, and it calls humans. This is so great and nice. And we want to speak with Valli, and this is STO of Humans, and with Otto, it's a co-founder of Humans, and to know more about blockchain humans that soon will be in the Cosmos ecosystem.
Yes. So hi guys, I'm Valli, I'm the CTO of Humans. So today I'm going to talk about a little bit of our project, which might be the first blockchain that could train, run, execute AIs into the blockchain ecosystem. What exactly does this mean? So imagine that you could call an AI from anywhere in the Cosmos ecosystem. So we're trying to make this dream come true for AI creators, AI consumers, developers, and I don't know, businesses alike. Yeah.
So this is kind of open AI, or how it will be?
So the thing is that we're focused on the infrastructure more than creating AIs. Of course, we have some built-in AI models into our ecosystem, but the thing is that we want to become the place where everyone can actually host their AI, train it, execute it, and things like that. So we're more infrastructure based for AI in Cosmos than rather an AI developing company with products and things like that. Of course, we have products that we developed our own. For example, this is like, this is called Imogen on my t-shirt, which is actually something similar to, I think everyone knows, which is called DALL-E, but this is trained by us. And for example, my shirt says God as an NFT. This is how God would look as an NFT, right?
In the perception of the AI.
In the perception of AI. So the thing is that we want to empower everyone to like actually use AI for a lot of purposes in our ecosystem.
Yes, this is amazing. And Otto, you are as the co-founder of the Humans. How this brilliant idea come to you to do it?
So actually it's interesting. When we started Humans, we didn't start doing blockchain. Blockchain came as a necessity. So we started in late 2019. And by early 2020, we raised the VC round of 330,000. And we used that to build the best ecosystem for AI. But if you think about this, right? Imagine you have the AI in your power, right? And you can, in this case, using this AI algorithm, like you use your creativity to create something new, right? Imagine this with all the AIs and you can create anything. Well, if you can create anything, you have a responsibility. What do you need to create actually? Not only that, if we create all this amazing stuff, we need a ledger, a distributed ledger, to have a single source of truth. So for these two reasons, we decided to jump from a regular VC-backed startup to jump into blockchain, and to actually, through blockchain, to bring governance and management at scale for AIs.
And that's next question. Why you choose Cosmos ecosystem and Cosmos SDK Tendermint, not some other chain?
Yeah, that's actually interesting. I'll let Valli to fully answer that.
So the thing is that there's a lot of, I don't know, advantages to it. So first of all, we wanted to like have everything in one place and everything governed by a sole token called heart. A heart for every human on the planet, right? That's why we're called humans.
This is
and
so
post-humans,
amazing.
right?
This is so amazing. I so like it.
So the thing is that we wanted everything in one place. I mean, we could actually try to do that on Ethereum, but we're going to get into gas problems, be dependent on their network and things like that.
And on their EVM as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Will be capped
On
in terms of functionality.
Yeah, so for us, Cosmos gives us tremendous expandability, flexibility, and stability, right? And there's a lot of other great chains in Cosmos that we could actually benefit from. So imagine that you generate an AI on our blockchain and call it post-humans AI, right? And you want to have a token. We have an IBC connection to Osmosis, right? Instantly you're on a marketplace, which is amazing, right? And instantly you have an exchange. You don't need to worry about anything, right? So if you're a business and you don't want the hassle to like host your AI and things like that, enter with Kepler in our platform, generate an API key, start using it in your platform, like today.
Yes, this
right?
is so easy. Yeah,
right.
yeah.
So the thing is that we're trying to make the best of two worlds, right? I mean, from my opinion, and we truly believe at Humans, that every piece of technology from now on will contain AI, right? Everything. It's like reordering products in a product page, or I don't know, getting faster to home, like, or choosing your next bike or things like that. It will contain AI, and we're here to like make a marketplace and an ecosystem for everyone.
I'm also very bullish on AI. I'm a totally technocrat, all power to AI. So I really glad to hear such, this is the music for my ears. And how your feelings about Nebular Summit?
So look, there's a lot of amazing people here. We got to meet you as well, and we're happy about
This
like
is
contributing to the Cosmos ecosystem. So there's a lot of things to learn, and a lot of awesome people to meet, right? And I'm like truly grateful that we're a part of such a novel, interesting,
and a great ecosystem.
Great and forward-thinking ecosystem, right?
Yeah.
So I think this is like these kind of meetups are a great opportunity for everyone to know like what her brothers and sisters and cousins are doing in like this Cosmos ecosystem.
Yeah.
So I'm truly bullish on Cosmos ecosystem, Cosmos conferences in general. So.
Yeah, so maybe you want to tell something to the people who will watch us that you think is important, like the message for people who will watch us.
So, be part of the revolution that's happening in Cosmos. Join us. See, there's a lot of great ideas in Cosmos. See the ones you like. See the ones that you would like to contribute somehow with materials, knowledge, technical knowledge, influencing ambassadors and everything like that. Watch Posthumans for everything that they're posting. And I don't know, let's be in touch.
I think we are grateful to be here at Nebular Summit. We were also in Prague a few months ago. We are in love with the Cosmos conferences because they are community-based. We put community first, and I think that's important. And I don't know, check humans.ai as well. If you want to learn more about us, make sure you get in touch. And this was amazing. And let's meet in Medellin, end of September, the next one. Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much. At the Nebular Summit, we meet Sanny, founder of Osmosis. It's so cool to see you. And we want to ask a question about the future of Osmosis and what new will be on Osmosis.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff coming.
What will be, what users and community can wait, what will be new?
Yeah, so one big thing that we're definitely focused on right now is getting order books on Osmosis. So currently we have the AMMs, which are good for, AMMs have always been really good for bootstrapping the ecosystem. And I think Cosmos has been bootstrapped now, and now as we get more and more assets, we have to be more, concentrating the liquidity and better so we can be competitive and have the proper pricing. So we're moving towards like if you Uniswap V3 style concentrated liquidity, but we're going to make it feel like an order book. So really excited for that to come up. And then on top of that, just a lot of new projects coming to Osmosis. You see Mars Protocol, Levana, all these a lot of these projects coming and deploying more functionality to Osmosis, because today Osmosis is very much just your spot trading, but with like Mars you're going to be able to do margin trading, and Levana you're going to be able to do perps, and we're going to have stream swap for auctions, and so you're going to have like a lot more cool horizontal range of functionality in Osmosis.
Yeah, and what do you think about Nebular Summit, and what you think is was most interesting on the Nebular Summit?
Yeah, it's been really good. It's really awesome just to see that there's so many Cosmos events happening worldwide. Even a year ago there was there was Cosmoverse, but now this year there was Cosmoverse, there was Gateway in Prague, there's Nebular here. So it's it's getting to the point where there's enough stuff to be constantly doing stuff. So really just excited to see that. And then I today I gave a talk about MEV and how cross-chain, how Osmosis should be thinking about MEV.
And why you think that Cosmos ecosystem is better than other chains? What do you think is the best in the Cosmos ecosystem, as your opinion?
I think the value of app chains is is what's the key driving feature, right? You can just do things with app chains that you wouldn't be able to do with if you're building on top of someone else's platform. So I gave a talk at ECC yesterday about this, where you have all this self-executing code. What it really is, you have the vertical integration where if you want to go change something about how the blockchain works, you can do that. You can't do that if you're building on top of Ethereum or Solana. And so I think that's what makes Cosmos really special, and why so many projects are drawn to it, because they want that sort of sovereignty.
And what do you want to tell to the people who will watch us, for the community, something that you think is important to tell?
Try playing out with a lot of these app chains. There's a lot of cool stuff coming, a lot of new projects coming. So learn CosmWasm. I think if you're a developer, CosmWasm is one of the best smart contracting platforms, and it's the only contracting system that was designed for cross-chain, right? Every other Solidity and everything, it's all designed for one chain. But in CosmWasm, you can have contract on one chain talk to a contract on a different chain, and that's just going to open up a world of so many cool features.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And also at Nebular Summit we met Zdadex, and Zdadex from Stake Lab. And the Stake Lab, it's the validator who have the biggest amount of all chains in the Cosmos network.
Yeah, we run quite a lot. So we have actually, I think, 51 or 54, I think, something like that, and few testnet actually. And we are rallying mostly for all the chain we have, so quite a lot.
Yes, this is so cool and amazing. Why you choose Cosmos ecosystem, not something else?
Okay, so two things. The first thing is the business part. We have to make money. It's normal. We have to live. So when I see the internet of blockchain, I was okay, so I can create mini blockchain, even 1 million. And if I have a good branding, so people will delegate to me, and basically they will ask me to come on their new blockchain. So actually I found the business model very quite cool. And yeah, the technology behind, the most thing people are complaining about is bridging. And bridging means hacking. So in this fact, I suppose EBC is the best technology you can have, because it won't be hacked. It's directly integrated as a module on the Cosmos SDK. So people can just have literally a bridge, but a better one, not with hack, and literally on-chain directly.
Yes, this is great. And what's your feelings about Nebular Summit?
Oh yeah. But it's quite cool to have it in Paris. It's the first time we have a Cosmos event in here, so it's quite nice to see all the face we already know here, and like meeting like everyone and just discussing about this subject here. And yeah, I think it's cool because it's like the main, I would say, like capital in Europe. So yeah, welcome in Paris.
Really great. And maybe you want to tell something that you think is important for the people who will watch us?
Oh, okay, so yeah, I think like as a delegators, your job is basically to secure the network. So it's great, for example, if you delegate to SecLab, but it's also cool to delegate to Posthuman. So yeah, you remember that securing the chain is as good for me because I need to secure the network, but as you, because it's your fun actually, and it's our fun as well. So
delegate to many validators. It's more important to decentralize state.
Yeah, the decentralization after all.
Yes, I'm so really glad that we meet here again.
Yeah,
and
it's
again.
nice to meet you, Vlad, again.
It's amazing to validate decentralized change with you together.
So it starts raining like we are in Paris.
Yeah.
That was nice.